stopped it because. Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball, the pregame show. 2 games, championship series, roll on. We're coming to you live from the Roosevelt Studios in the Bronx. My name is Jimmy. Sitting next to me is Jake. He's wearing a Roosevelt shirt. California, we got Trev. Trev was wearing a Roosevelt shirt earlier, yesterday?
Last night.
Last night? I'm wearing a Talkin' Baseball shirt. That's the show. That's what we're going to do. Producer Zach behind the dish. Talkin' Baseball Championship Series. Rays lead 2-0. Braves lead 1-0. Kershaw scratched. A lot going on. Jake, how are you doing?
I'm good. We real bummer. We only have one friend on the mound today, Ryan Yarbrough, after having 2 friends toe the bump last night. It's tough. I'm sure Urquidy, Gonsolin, and Ian Anderson will be friends very soon. But excited, and then holy smokes, late scratch to Kershaw, a storyline I've been all about. Don't really have my head wrapped around that yet. Some back spazzies, so it's going to be Catter Day for the Dodgers. Tony Gonsolin can either make a lot of people happy or depress a lot of people today. Been there. Trevor Plouffe.
You know, I'm not going to speculate whatsoever. I'm not going to say that possibly Kershaw wearing Skechers hurt his back. I'm not going to say that at all. I'm just going to say that
old people need back
Skechers.
Support, so, that's where they have it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see how he bounces back. They need him. The Dodgers need him. All of a sudden, look, yes, they have depth, but the depth is about to be tested with the Dodgers. I think they'd rather just have the depth and not have to use it. But Gonsolin, if you have to reach into your back pocket, it's a pretty good piece to have.
Did you hear the update on the Walker Buehler pants? He accidentally was wearing Kike Hernandez's.
Is that real? Because it kind of seems that way.
No, I made it up.
But someone should sell a shirt with that on there. What do you think about that?
Yeah, be cool.
Ad.
Oh, Jaden.
JOMBOYmedia.com/merch.
Yeah. All right, we're Cron Pod, and today the Braves and the Dodgers are the early game.
Yes.
Changing it up on us. We got Ian Anderson versus Tony Gonsolin, who was not prepared to play. So tough ask.
I wonder when they found out about that. Like, do you think Kershaw came in? I don't have any. I should ask. I could probably ask around, but do you think he came in and was like, hey, my back's hurting, or was it last night? I'd like to know that.
Yeah, he might have had a lot more time to prep than the public. You'd like to know that, but if it got sprung on him this morning, and that's kind of wild for a starting pitcher. I think they like hitting the pillow knowing they're starting, so their morning routine and all that shit is the same and the same and the same. So I don't know. Ian Anderson for the Braves has been nothing but spectacular. 5.2 innings pitched, 0 earned runs against Miami. 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs against the Reds. Hasn't given up an earned run this postseason. He's only given up 5 hits among the 2 games. He's got 17 strikeouts among the 2 games. He's been fantastic. Braves fans are probably very sick of talking heads saying, he's been good, but he's untested. He's young. But he is young and untested, but he's been really good. It's really good. Vegas has the Dodgers as the favorite, but I'm guessing that was with Kershaw, and I'm not sure if it changed.
What I'm looking at still has them on the favorite. I think they were a big favorite. I think Kershaw, game 2 after the loss, I think they were like a -180. Now I'm seeing it at like -136. And it still makes sense. I mean, these guys are still the Dodgers. Like, it was one baseball game that was tied going into the 9th inning. And Gonsolin has been crazy good. He had a 2.31 ERA this year, down from 2.93 last year. And I don't think the analytics were perfect to him last year. I think there was supposed to be a lot of regression. And guess what? He fine-tuned that. His FIP is disgusting this year, 2.29. a 1.83 ERA plus. So he was 83% better than your average pitcher. And, oh, yeah, I guess we'll throw this guy since Kershaw's hurt. So I think Dodgers fans are okay. You do wonder the behind the scenes. Was this Gonsolin, oh, you're here, you're throwing it? Or was old man Clayton feeling it a little bit and it was like, hey, Tony, you might have to twirl it tomorrow. And they're like, why do you always hit the T's so hard when you talk to me? It's like, come on, Tony. So I don't know. And Anderson, yeah, I mean, we've almost been waiting for a bubble to pop to the point of like, hey, I don't know if there's a bubble anymore. So, and it's got to be a pretty good feeling. No, if you go 5, they've still got 7 guys that can come out of the bullpen and close out the game for you. So, I don't know. Some good young pitchers on the bump today. Would have been nice to see, a rich daddy on the bump in Clayton. But this is fun. I mean, Gonsolin can win a lot of fans. I bet there's. Oh, okay, so I've got the bad Dodger fans being stoked about this. Like, oh, no Kershaw. Perfect. We're back. And then I've got the real Dodger fans being like, oh, no. Is the whole bottom going to fall out of this thing?
I think you're going to have the collection of Dodgers fans are like, yes, we don't have to deal with playoff Kershaw, which I think is the wrong side to be on here. He's a generational talent. You want him on the bump. Like I said earlier, though, Gonsolin's not a slouch. And Ian Anderson, though, 3rd overall pick. We know he's got that New York grit. He doesn't care who he's facing. Now, I have a question because I haven't seen it. Did the Dodgers and the Braves, have the Braves changed their lineup now that they know they're facing a righty? Do they have the platoon stuff like that?
Can check, would like to think so. And also the Braves lost Duvall last night, who's their, lefty masher. So it looks like they're going Acuna, Freeman, Ozuna, Darno, Ozzie, Dansby, Young, Thick, Markakis, and Pache batting last, which I guess he would have been a maybe, or Markakis.
I can't imagine Markakis in there against Kershaw to start.
They're running low on bodies, though. I mean, they called up Camargi, so I don't know. This is a pretty standard Braves lineup.
Well, we got someone in the chat saying they're watching a live cam of Kershaw throwing a bullpen.
Yeah, because he's going to pitch game 4, so they're trying to figure it out. And that's my biggest point that I've been waiting to let everyone know is if you have an older, veteran, great, Hall of Fame maybe pitcher scratched early in the games in the World Series in the last 2 years, that means you're going to win it. Did Scherzer get scratched in the World Series or the
Scherzer was World Series, I believe.
World Series, right?
Yeah.
So we might be 2 for 2. So
okay,
don't even worry about Dodgers
analytics.
fans.
It's called analytics, Trev.
Yeah,
that's why you don't
you
work for the Dodgers. Yeah,
actually, I call mine Anylytics.
You do Anylytics.
Anylytics you want, I have them.
I wish I just saw something, and I was gonna.
Oh my god!
I was gonna have a different take on this game, and then I saw Ian Anderson. His middle name. Do you know what it is?
Ooh.
Theodore. You
wow.
know I love that name. My son is named Theodore. I am all about New York gritty Ian Theodore Anderson.
Ion Theodon Anderson. Yeah, we'll see. These young pitchers haven't been seen a lot. The Dodgers obviously haven't seen Anderson. The top of the lineup for Atlanta has seen Gonsolin a few times. Acuna has a hit. Everybody else does not. I don't know. And you wonder, do they treat it like a real Gonsolin start? Are they going to bullpen it up? I guess that would be my curiosity from the Brave side of things. Because I don't know. Are they going to try to mess with you?
The over-under was 7.5. That had to be a Kershaw over-under.
They raised it a point on my end. I've got it 8.5.
Okay, that makes sense.
And by the way, give me the under after seeing the ballpark and knowing that these bullpens are going to be ready to go.
The ball really does die. Crazy.
The stats, the Anylytics on the Acuna ball from yesterday.
Those would be Braveletics, yeah.
I think it like the balls that were hit the way he hit it at that launch angle and that speed were like 83% out this year, and his wasn't even close.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some information on just Source Twitter. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, I have.
Kershaw's throwing. He's doing his dry work in the bullpen, and Andy McCullough, whatever. He's a writer for the Dodgers, I believe.
McCullough.
For context, Kershaw throws dry a day before he starts. So I don't really understand this. Little back spasms. What are they doing? Putting a heat pack on him? Is he getting the Shaq like whatever he used to rep, like heat pack on his back?
When I have back problems, what I like to do always is lay down on the kitchen floor and have my 2-year-old nephew walk on my back.
Seems strange to me.
On it. A lot of times I say, do a seat drop, jump.
Maybe he's doing that. Maybe your nephew's going to go visit Kershaw. It'd be interesting if that happened. I wouldn't like that. Probably you wouldn't either. But
as long as he tips
hasn't
him.
worked in 17 days.
My baseball career ended after doing a dry sesh in the bullpen.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. Fuck the
I can't see Gonsolin being long for this game. I think they're going to have to use more of their bullpen, which then they're going to have to rely on a semi-hurt Kershaw in Game 3 to go innings, which you don't know how that's going to work out. This is a big storyline for this series. We talked about the Dodgers' depth. It's going to be tested.
I think the Dodgers lineup is going to come to task today. Now, I have faith in Ian Anderson, but what did they get? 2 hits yesterday?
A lot of finger pointing.
3 hits yesterday? Kike, the only one to pop one? A lot of those guys got to be like, that ain't us.
Mookie going around the locker room pregame.
With a printout of the box score.
Yeah.
How many hits you see here? And then, that ain't us.
How many? Not a lot of big ribbits yesterday, huh, guys?
Anyone a ribbit? What was your ribbit
Only
count
Kike.
yesterday? Kike had a 6 ribbit.
Good ribbit, Keeks.
Ribbalytics.
I'm not even listening to you guys right now. No idea what you're saying.
Ribbalytics. What do you guys have in this baseball game?
I have the Dodgers and the under. I think Ian Anderson does well again, maybe a couple earned runs. I think that Gonsolin and the pen. No, I think I may have the over. I had to do it in my head, and I landed at like a 5-4 win.
What team are you picking to win? I missed it.
Well, I'm surprised the Dodgers are the favorite, but they are good.
They're really good.
They just didn't do anything yesterday. That's why Mookie's going around the clubhouse with the printout. But I like the Braves. They were fun yesterday. Dugout vibes, early game dugout vibes, the Rays and the Braves are killing their opponent.
Yeah.
The Rays dugout vibe is insane. And this is a cron pod, so we'll get there later.
G-Man.
It's like college.
Party.
Like a bunch of college kids during a rain delay always. I'm going to take the Dodgers. I believe in them to wake up. And I'm going to go with my gut and take the under because every ball dies.
Yeah. Trevor.
I'm looking at one statistics. Ever heard of it?
Ribbit? Sure have.
Ooh, this was not what I was expecting to see here. I was going to say the Braves have that young man's energy, but their average age is 28.2. With the Dodgers is 28.0.
It's only if you measure age in years, Trev. Someone in the chat, Tobias, said, "I think yesterday was the postseason wake-up call the Dodgers needed." Yesterday was kind of the game I said I wanted it to be. I thought the Dodgers would win.
Tobias.
Oh.
Yeah. Tobias, smart dude, but he did tell me to hedge yesterday. The only person telling me to hedge was Tobias, and you were wrong.
He also goes by Bias, and his last name is All Men. Bias All Men.
Bias to bias.
My name's Tobias.
I'm going to give you my pick.
Yes, we're
We're
waiting.
all over the place today. This has been a wild day for JOMBOY Media. I want to tell you guys that.
Pronate.
We've been going crazy. But anyways, I am going to take the Dodgers and the over. I think, Jim, I liked your point about the Dodgers lineup waking up. They're too good to be held down. So I'll take the Dodgers today, even though I think I'm scared what the mansplain girls are going to say about that. Well,
you took Atlanta yesterday and got it right, so you're good.
I'm going Dodgers today. I'm going the over. I think we're going to see some balls fly out of that ballpark today.
I think I'd like to see one Dodger come out with painted on pants in support of Walker.
1-day contract.
Yeah. painted on like Sports Illustrated body paint pants, running around.
I'd like to see Walker Buehler go full Orlando Bloom before the game.
Similar thing. Paint everything.
Still
but
on that. So we're still on the Bloom picture. Okay.
Jake, what are you
Jake, make your
taking? You
pick.
haven't told
So
us.
I
dude.
think I'm going to be wrong this entire series. I think I'm going to get everything wrong.
Awesome.
I think I'm going to be a beat behind this whole series because
Damn.
honestly, what
Tough
my
break.
gut's telling me.
Yeah. Don't stick out your chest when you talk about
Let me
guts.
see. Let me see that gut.
Telling
Why don't you
me.
show us that gut.
It's a Roni gut right now. Braves in the under.
Ew.
I think the Braves are going to go up 2-0. Everyone's going to be poo-pooing the Dodgers, and here we go again. But then I think the Dodgers fight back in this series. Old man Kershaw. I think we're going to be right in Dodger eulogies, and then this series is going to be back up at 2-2. Step ahead, step behind. I'm behind. Braves in the under.
It's one way to do it. We will move on to the next game. Is that coming out for anyone? It's not even the sound I wanted to play. Before we get to the next game, let me tell you a bit about our sponsor. It's us, JOMBOY Media. We have a whole store. Go get a shirt if you want.
Wow.
Yes.
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 Yes. See,
I'm also a sponsor too. Go follow me at Trevor Plouffe, all my socials.
go if you have a relative's credit card,
Play
a prank on them and see if they catch it.
No, that is a joke. Legally, that was a joke.
I don't know.
I heard the cadence in your voice, and I know it's a joke.
Trev, did you see what we have a P.O. box now that people can, if they're smart enough to find, they can send us gifts or whatever? Did you see the first box we got?
No, I love box, but I
tweeted it. We got bugs. We got edible bugs.
That's pretty cool.
Someone sent us a bunch of flavored crickets, and then they sent us chips made out of crickets.
What's funny is I also have boxes of crickets in my house, so
Eat them.
Cricket or ticket.
I will not eat them.
Be safe this holiday season.
That should be like a diet. Cricket
diet.
or ribbit.
That's, again, some analytics coming out.
Game 2 on the day is actually game 3 of the series. The Rays lead 2-0. The Astros out-hit them yesterday, but the Rays out-defensed them. Ryan Yarbrough takes the mound, friend of the program, versus Jose Urquidy. Imagine if Urquidy and Gonsolin ever match up. Your Kitty versus Catterday? Wow. That'd be a cat game. I wouldn't watch it. Yarbrough's a friend of the program, and I like him. He's also so slow in between pitches, and strap in for that if you're not aware. The Rays are the favorite, and the over-under is also 8.5. Jose Urquidy hasn't gotten out of the 5th inning this postseason, and he had one good game and one bad game. His first 25 pitches are always great. 0 runs on first 25 pitches this season. Ryan Yarbrough came in for relief against the Yankees and pitched, how was it, 6 games? He was the bulk guy.
Yarby?
Yeah, 6 innings?
I think it was 5.
5 innings, 2 earned runs against the Yankees.
Solid.
Glaber hit a moonshot to the upper deck. Do or die game for the Astros. And I've been hinting at this. I think the Rays go full punt, sicko mode. I think that shot of Diego Castillo just sitting in the stands, chilling, like I'm not playing in this
Full
game.
story, Ellie.
I think you might have Anderson and Fairbanks right next to him, all sitting in the fans, like kind of flexing about it. Like we're not even going to present to you that these guys may pitch.
Clear sight of the Astros bullpen. They're going to be napping. They might bust out like the kiddie pool.
Catching and eating
Like,
crickets.
yeah,
So I think the Rays are going to go, Yarbrough,
Sledgers.
fucking Sledgers,
Throw Loop again.
Throw
just
Loop
for
again.
fun.
That's what I was going to say. And then, if the Astros lose that, It's a double loss. Now you're down 3-0, and the Rays beat you on a day where they were just saving arms.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think they're going to
Okay.
see how it goes. I think, yes, you start Yarbrough and you have the bullpen ready to go. But if you are up 3-4 runs, I think, hey, we got to think about closing this thing out and taking a 3-0 lead in the series.
So
I
you
think
don't
Cash
have
is
the
gonna-
three of them eating crickets in the stands.
You
don't have the three of them eating crickets in the stands.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I don't think Ian Anderson pitches today. Oh, not Ian Anderson.
Okay. Nick Anderson.
Ian Anderson's definitely pitching today.
He will pitch today. In this game, I don't see Nick Anderson throwing in this game. I think we're going to see. You're saying we're going to throw our worst guys out of the bullpen. They don't really have bad guys, but for them, they're worst guys. I think they're going to go see how the game starts out, see if their offense is around, and then make a decision on that. But it's a good strategy for them because I think they're good enough to win doing that if their offense shows up. But if they have a chance to win this game and go with 3-0, I expect Cash to, hit the accelerator a little bit.
I'll give you this. Maybe Castillo is ready and come in. I think Anderson and Fairbanks are out. I don't think they want to use them here.
You have Castillo ready for a save situation if this game
Alvarado
is in hand.
I think he's going to be in there.
I think the other thing that's of note that you boys are dancing around is it's Glasnow tomorrow. So I think the Rays are saying, hey, we're up 2-0. If we can rest these guys and have Glasnow, full rested pen, you can almost pencil that in as a dub. I could see this being a work day for the bullpen. I mean, Yarborough's our guy, and he is stretched out. He can give you a game. But yeah, I think you might see the full kitchen sink and get Yarbrough. You might see Sledgers. You might see McClanahan, the Rook, get some work. Alvarado, see what he's got going on. If you have the lead, send in Diego to go up 3-0 and essentially end this. I do think what we've been alluding to and our young friend Ryan Yarbrough might be walking into a bit of a buzzsaw today. Houston's been swinging the stick okay, kind of at the wrong places at the wrong time. Yarbrough, the lefty, a lot of the guys that scare you on the Astros are righties. Brantley can hit anyone that's on the mound at any time. I could see the Rays essentially punting this game and saying we could care less. Glasnow and the good guys tomorrow.
Why? Why do you guys keep saying we're going to punt this game?
It's a new postseason, Trev. It's a new postseason.
Because they want to win the World Series. They don't want to kill their arms. And they can win without doing that. These guys can go.
Not punting, though. You guys are saying they're punting this game like they don't care if they lose. They want to win this game. Yarbrough just went in.
Don't take it literal, Trev. They're just not using their guys.
I wouldn't be so sure about that as well. That's what I'm saying.
Right, so
Yarbrough just went 5 innings against the Yankees and shut them down. What, one? You talked 2 earned runs, 5 innings, 65 pitches. Let him go 4. If he can go 5, amazing. But then you have guys that you can throw.
How about this?
Punting. They want to win this game. They don't They'd rather win this game and have a little less bullpen with Glasnow tomorrow. They know that Glasnow they can pencil in for 6 innings tomorrow. 6-7 innings.
Look what they did in game 1.
I think they're bunting. I think that's the term I want to use for it. It's not their A guys.
We don't think they're trying to lose, like throwing the game. I'm just saying if they can sneak a win out without using any of those top 3, that's in their best interest. There's no off days.
No kidding, but I think that they value this game immensely. They're not just going to throw guys just to throw them. If they get a lead of 3-4 runs, they are going to have some guys in there. Maybe not Nick Anderson, maybe not Fairbanks, but I believe Castillo will be in there.
Castillo may. They're going to try and go with like John Curtis, maybe even see McClanahan, Loop again.
Always Loop.
They're lining up game 4 for Glasnow and then the 3 relievers. So we'll see. On the Astros side,
you could have Castillo do both today and tomorrow.
Yeah. But I think they're gonna save some guys. And we've seen this change a lot of people's pitching already. We've seen starters get left in longer than your average thing. We've seen, in game 1 they were in a 1-run game and they did not use Anderson or Castillo.
And I think the other side of this, I mean, this is do or die for Houston. You're not going down 3-0 and coming back. They didn't use Paredes yesterday. They haven't used Presley yet. Am I remembering that correctly?
They're pretty set up, the Astros.
And I mean, hey, let's be honest. The Rays, outside of an error and a home run, they got locked down yesterday. So I think Urquidy's emptying the tank. He's also got some nice numbers with him. Paredes, Presley, and, you know, you kind of empty the tank because you need this game. Well, the Rays, this is bonus points for them. Yes, they're going to compete, Trev, but, you know, they're not going Anderson in the 5th or 6th inning. You know, you're going to see Sledgers out there.
Hey,
who does
he didn't
not
even look that good yesterday, you guys.
I know.
Who's that?
Anderson.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty good.
But I don't know. If you put it all in the pot, I do think the fear factor for Houston is if in the first few innings the same stuff is happening. If Joey Wendell is, you know, harboring Michael Jack Schmidt, can't be the right word. You know, I think then it starts to sink in like, wait, they're doing this with Yarborough and they're up 2-0 again? How is this happening? That's the biggest fear factor. I think they're the home team. They push something across early and they keep it going. And yeah, Trev, I understand what you're saying. We're just saying Glasnow, Anderson, Fairbanks is not the same as Yarborough, Fleming, McClanahan.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Urquidy's been great during the postseason, going back to last year. This year, he was
bad in his last game. But besides
that was his first bad outing of his postseason career. He's 18 innings pitched postseason, only 6 earned run. 4 of them came in his last game against Oakland. But he's up for the task today. I do believe we'll see a little bit more offense today because those shadows should be gone. They might be there to start the game a little bit, but they should be gone. That was a big thing yesterday. We talked about that on the recap. And because they're starting a little later, I believe guys will be seeing the ball a little better, be seeing the spin, the wrinkles, all that. I'm expecting more offense today.
I think, Jake, if Joey Wendell makes that last play yesterday, then the Astros are like, we're playing against the fucking computer on hard mode.
Yeah.
But because Joey Wendell and Choi didn't make that final play, they get a sense of like, okay, they are human. Maybe we'll get some bounces. But if Joey Wendell and Choi made that last play, it would have been like, what the fuck is this?
Talk about a huge first inning by Urquidy. I mean, if the Astros come to the plate and they're down again, pack it up.
I told you about his first 25 pitches.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's not going to give up. Carlos Correa, the man on a mission, who I don't even know. My brain doesn't know how to process what Carlos Correa is doing right now because any other person, like literally any other person in the league, we'd be like just talking about how great he is and holy shit, look at this guy, what he's doing. But it's Carlos Correa. And nobody really wants to give him praise because he says stupid shit all the time.
I tweeted out his home run. Praised him.
Yeah, it wasn't the same as if somebody else did it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
I captioned it.
He's got to continue to go, and then somebody else has got to go also for the Astros.
I like the Astros pen today. I do like these guys in a do or die game. They have been in a lot of playoff games, and the luck's got to break their way. It just has to. Like if the Rays go another game like they did yesterday defensively, it's just unfair. Like I said, they're a computer on hard mode. They're just making every single play.
Bregman, 5 hard hits, 5 outs. That's got to change.
Yeah, Bregman can't buy a hit. A
couple bloopers today for Bregman. That's usually how it works.
And
I'm taking Houston.
The bad man, Glasnow, is on deck tomorrow. They need to win.
Hey, but you know what they did against Glasnow last year.
Yeah. Kept that glove a little low, though.
I don't think they're afraid of Glasnow one bit. I know he's done really well, and he's all-world and all this. I don't think the Astros fear him whatsoever.
You're more scared of the guys that follow Glasnow.
Yeah. Again, I think Cash looks back to last year as well. Yes, did they have his pitches? They're picking some stuff up.
Helps.
Probably. But I think they're going to try to win this game.
You had Fried's pitches last night.
I would love to go back and see because I want to help him. I didn't have him. I thought I did, but I think if I had the actual footage that I needed, I could.
Astros
He does
over.
some stuff when he goes up here right away that I'm sure could be here, lower. A lot of stuff. When guys have too much stuff, you can pick them.
Astros over.
Astros under. Trev?
You're going Astros under, Astros over. I will take the Rays again.
You said you're taking the Rays in the over every game. Are you still taking the over?
I am taking the over. Rays in the over. I got the Dodgers in the over in the other game. Let's freaking go. I think I went 2-2 yesterday. They both were under, correct?
They were both under, but you got both teams right.
Yes.
Yeah. I went 2 for 4 yesterday, and Jake went 2 for 4 yesterday. We all went 2 for 4 yesterday. I got 40 points. You have 38. Jake's got 37. On the other scoreboard, we will pivot to Homer Draft. It's the Homer Draft. Oh, coming for you.
6.
Wait, I have 6?
Yeah.
You got Albies yesterday.
Oh, I thought that put me to 5. That
No,
put me to
sir.
6?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Nathan, what did you put $100 on because of my confidence? I don't like being responsible for your
Probably the
$100.
Rays. Nathan, don't do the over.
Tell me what you think, and I'll tell you if that's the right bet. You take
Well-
the Rays. Oh, ooh, a little parlay action. I like it. Keep it.
I took Ozzy Albies. I got a point. You guys haven't gotten a point in the last 4 days.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
I could hold my dick up high.
So who goes first now?
Can we do like a devil? Like, yeah, 666 goth metal.
Shout at the devil.
Okay. Who goes first today? I think Jim technically is in first place now, so he'll get the
Yeah.
snake. He hasn't got the snake yet.
He gets the snake.
I'll go first.
You go first. Go first.
I'll go first.
Snake.
Go first.
Hold on. Actually, can you go first? 'Cause I need to get the.
I have
thing
no
up to know
idea who
I
I've
picked.
taken. Is it on the
I
original
just-
Homer draft sheet?
Yep.
Yeah, I just need to see who I haven't taken because I have a lean right now, but I think I've already taken him.
Have I taken George Springer?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have I taken Jose
have taken
Altuve?
Oh fuck, I've taken
No.
everybody.
No, you haven't taken out 2.
I will take Jose
A
Altuve.
little sad boy alert.
What's that?
You know what they're saying about Altuve.
So sad.
And there goes that sad short guy.
Yips.
Ron Darling said he's got the thing. He's got the thing. He's got the yips.
Oh man. Okay, I'm looking at this. It's just tough because we've taken everybody.
Yeah.
I will take I'm gonna save this guy for my second pick so you don't steal another good guy. I haven't taken Springer. I'll take Springer.
Okay.
All right. With
I
my
want the
first
over in that game.
with my first pick, you guys laughed at me for not taking him yesterday, so I'm going to take him today. Freddie Freeman. I'm going to take Freddie.
Would have got you one last night.
I got so now
got-
my turn.
I
I
got-
got a great one
I got all I
for
needed.
the Braves fans. I am going.
Okay.
You're not up.
Pache.
It's
You're
not
not
your
up.
pick,
You're not
which
up.
is fine.
Oh, whatever. He's not going to pick Pache.
Well,
I am not going to pick him. I want a Brave as well.
a Brave.
Give me a Brave. Your best Brave. I'm taking the guy yesterday who clearly didn't want to hit a home run because his old college roommate was on the bump and they didn't want to and Walker didn't want to strike him out because they're old college best friends, so they just settled for a walk and said it is what it is. And now Dansby will be unleashed today to swing big. And I'm taking Dansby Swanson, the hottest guy named Dansby that
True.
plays professional baseball.
Very true.
Okay, I'm changing my pick,
Okay.
and he's not number one on my list. It's Max Kepler, followed by Tim Anderson.
Okay.
I'm either going to go Bellinger or Muncy, and can the chat just go ahead and tell me who I should pick?
Well, Muncy's been in a slump all season,
And
all
so is Bellinger.
postseason, And
Bellinger.
Bellinger was hot in the first 5 games of the playoffs.
All right, I'm going Belly. I'm
Okay.
going Belly.
Jimmy
Stoner.
accidentally touched my foot, and now he's intentionally touching my foot.
Little footsie action underneath the table.
Are the picks in?
Yeah, you need one more.
The OG little monster is up. I will be taking Bootstrap Bill's son, Jay Turner.
I like that pick.
What Trevor missed in his picks before, Ion Anderson, reverse splits guy with that big changeup. So righty on righty. Bootstrap Bill Turner. Don't be shocked if he hits the pole. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, which side?
That's all I'm saying. Left field. Hard turn.
Left field pole. All right.
Time for Jimmy's dumb prop bet of the day. What was it yesterday?
So it was more home runs in Astros Rays or Dodgers Braves.
Mm-hmm.
And Astros Rays had 3, Dodgers Braves had 4. But was there are we adding 1.5 to Astros Rays?
Oh, there was a spread.
But I think
The Dodgers Braves had the spread.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Braves had the spread. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I think the Dodgers Braves had the spread
I couldn't remember which side.
because I
had
was
the
doing
spread.
ballpark factor
Right.
They did.
day,
It was
and day night.
Yeah.
Okay, then Dodgers Braves takes it, which means
Trev and Jake,
yeah.
congrats. And how about me, Jimmy Vegas? Another great line.
Great line. People have been
Really,
calling you
because
Jimmy
the-
Vegas.
Because the Dodgers and Braves.
Oh yeah, you're right. Not a good line. Not a good line.
Killed it.
Sorry. Well,
Good
2 pushes.
lines, Jim. You're doing well.
People are still calling you
Today's
Jimmy
Jimmy's
Vegas.
dumb prop bet of the day is name the team that uses the most relievers.
Ooh.
You got Yarbrough going. He's going to need a lot of help. You got Gonsolin going on short notice. He might need a lot of help. And you have Urquidy going, who hasn't seen the 5th inning yet, and the Astros have all their bullpen ready. The Braves seem to be the only team that you wouldn't want to take because Anderson can give you a long
They
game.
like their bullpen.
But they love their bullpen. So which team uses the most bullpen arms today?
I love Yarby. I think they let him run. They might do some sick stuff. They might go like Yarby to Fleming for the whole game. Give me Dodgers. Scratch starter. Kenley blows it, gets subbed out.
I was going to go Dodgers as well, but I don't know if that's...
I'll take the Rays.
You can pick the same.
I'm taking Rays.
I don't think Dusty's plan calls for a lot of relievers, even though they have a lot available. But they're in a do-or-die game,
They are.
so they can't just roll out a guy. So I'll take the Astros.
I mean, Presley, Paredes will be in there.
Yeah, and
So you
Urquidy
just
hasn't
need,
seen the
like-
5th yet.
You need 2 more, which they could do.
Yeah.
And maybe they piecemeal it. They got those lefties they like to use, like Tyler, the other guy that's got a
Here's
football
my
name.
prediction. You guys are
Oh,
talking
first name,
about-
last name's here. This dude hates analytics. He says he's against techno-industrial system. Remember this guy? And
Yeah,
civilization,
agrarian.
destruction of analytics.
What
I
are you
mean,
talking
hey, listen, just switch to Anylytics and you'll feel much better about
Yeah.
yourself. Trev, what you have to say?
I think that Cash is just going to treat today like everybody's bullpen day. I think he's going to have a bunch of guys in there.
That's what we were saying.
We
3
kind of said
batters.
that, and you got mad at us.
Yeah, that's what we
No,
said.
no. But he's going to throw not just like, oh, this is my worst reliever. Like he's still going to play the matchups. He's still going to have the guys. I don't think we're going to see Nick Anderson. I think he's the only one that's off limits today.
Fairbanks probably too.
I think he uglies it up.
That's like the same thing we said, though, Trev.
I like him going.
No, you said they're punting. They're not punting.
All right, sorry. Punting is in our vocabulary. It means our top relievers
Not
are not
using your
available
best
today. It's a
pitcher.
I think
Yankees
they're going to
tournament.
use their top reliever, who is what's his name?
Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson.
Castillo.
It's not their best reliever. It's Nick
Well,
Anderson.
Castillo's pretty good.
It's good.
What were we saying, Jake?
And they would use Anderson today if he didn't throw a lot of pitches last night and not look that great. I think he
Ooh,
takes it.
analytics. Some analytics right there. Tough to say. I've now talked myself into them going full disgusting and going Yarborough to Fleming, like 5 innings, 4 innings, and just calling it a day.
I talked myself into that as well.
Okay.
That's why I went Astros instead of Rays when I was thinking about it. I was like, which team is in a position to not empty their tank?
The Rays are going to lose this game, but win the mental chess battle.
That's the Rays baseball.
Yeah.
They always win the mental chess battle, and then sometimes they win the game as well. But that was what I thought. For the dumb prop bet, I was like, which team is in a position that they can just give two guys the game and say, go at it? And it's the Dodgers and the Rays more than the Astros, who are down 2-0. Like, if a guy doesn't have it in his first couple at-bats, bam, Dusty's got to yank him. Can't go down 3-0 with Glasnow game 4. Astros got to win today.
All right. Hey, everyone go smash the like button. Thank you, Nate, for saying that. 500 people watching, only 65 likes. Go smash that like button. Follow me on all my socials at Trevor Plouffe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Just remember, smash the like button, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Trust us. It helps us more than you think.
Yeah.
Bake the algo. Speaking of getting baked.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to JOMBOY Media. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about today. We got cutscene. Dude, the people that do that are honestly impressive. Like, so much energy.
What does that mean? What
Thanks,
the fuck
guys.
are you doing right there? You scared me.
Me? That was all the
what was
jump
that?
cuts that YouTubers use. They don't talk in complete sentences. They just like...
We don't do that.
Yeah.
2 sentences.
They call me One Take Trev. I just go right through it.
Yeah. People have been calling you One Take Trev. OTT.
Ot.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Sorry for scaring everyone with my...
You scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what was going on there.
It was a YouTube intro.
I knew what was happening, but
Yeah. It was like, that was their
it
like...
came in.
That was their like... every YouTube channels sometimes have like a trailer. Where they're like, welcome to the channel, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like a 3 cutscenes of them just being like, oh my God.
Like modern Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
It's,
meets
yeah, I
YouTube.
mean,
Ooh.
it's meant for somebody else.
I don't know. I wouldn't. All the people in the chat calling Trev a boomer again.
No,
we
don't.
If
Don't.
you're in the chat, don't type boomer right now.
Don't type Boomer Trev.
BOOMER. Don't type that.
Just,
First name, last time, cut it out.
yeah, you think I'm a boomer? Well, I don't have my weed out here. It's actually inside because
Yeah.
I keep it in a nice temperature-controlled environment most of the time.
Such a good counterpunch.
Yeah.
You think I'm a boomer? I smoke weed.
Watch me slowly roll this joint.
And
pal.
only flower. I don't do that stupid new age stuff.
Yeah,
Oh my God, the chat's just lighting you up.
they
Trev.
love a good boomer.
You ever go to a Boomers, Trev?
God, their Sumer podcast.
I haven't. Speaking of boomers, I need to go put my son on his schooling Zoom session.
Ooh.
It's very important to me. You guys know I'm the role model of this pod. Thank you.
Claps in the
Thank you.
chat. Claps in the chat, and then boomer
Good
right after
dad,
the claps.
Good husband. Good friend to you guys. I put up with all your shit.
This is huge.
I saved
See ya.
Zach's life in spring training.
Yeah,
After killing him.
after killing him.
I did try to kill Zach.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Think I'm a boomer? Check out this doobie.